Ever wonder why the Titanic, a ship famously described as unsinkable, sank with such a tragic loss of life? You might think you know the whole story, iceberg, not enough lifeboats. But what if I told you there's a hidden chapter you have likely never heard? A story about a technological war on the high seas that sealed the Titanic's fate. Picture this, April 14th, 1912. The Titanic hits an iceberg. The wireless operator, Jack Phillips, frantically sends out the new international distress signal, SOS. Help should be on the way, right? There was a ship, the SS Californian, just 10 miles away, close enough to see the Titanic's lights. But its radio operator had already shut down his equipment for the night. Why? Because he was fed up. All evening, he had been trying to warn the Titanic about the massive ice field they were both heading towards. But his messages were drowned out. The Titanic's wireless system, a powerful Marconi set, was busy transmitting personal messages for its wealthy passengers. Think of it like a 1912 version of social media updates. Having a wonderful time. Arriving in New York soon. These casual telegrams were clogging up the airwaves. The Californian's operator tried to break through the noise to send his urgent ice warning. The response he got from the Titanic was rude and dismissive. "Shut up! Shut up! I am busy!" Frustrated and exhausted, the Californian's operator simply turned off his receiver and went to bed. Just a short while later, the Titanic sent its desperate SOS. But the closest ship was now deaf to its cries. This wasn't just a one-off incident. It was a symptom of the frequency war. In the early days of wireless, there were no rules. Competing companies, like Marconi and Telefunken, used different frequencies and often refused to relay messages for each other. It was chaos. Anyone could transmit on any frequency, creating a constant cacophony of signals. It was this electronic noise and corporate rivalry that created the perfect storm of miscommunication. The Titanic's tragedy was a brutal wake-up call. It led to the Radio Act of 1912 and later international agreements that mandated 24-hour radio watches on ships and standardized distress frequencies. So while an iceberg sank the Titanic, it was a very human problem, a war of words and frequencies that silenced its final, desperate plea for help. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the biggest dangers aren't the ones you can see, but the ones you can't hear. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more hidden histories. See you next time.